Oh, honey!
やめてください。
やったたたたたたたや
What?
Hey, check this guy out. Cool, right? Well, that sucked, cause he dead. Miss King George II of England, the man with two flaming balls. Yo, my eye are up here, bro. George II belonged to the House of Hanover and the son of King George I. He ascended the throne in 1727, becoming King of Great Britain, Iceland, and Elector of Hanover. George II was a well-known 18th century king, mainly for how chaotic he could be. Like, who are you gonna vote for? A good-looking king with a flaming ball?
Yeah, boy.
Or just a virgin guy turned politician? And I will ensure healthcare benefit and continued support for 5 years. Okay. So, where are your flaming ball at? Yeah, I don't got them. Get the hell down, you gay idiot! And the reason I said George II had a fiery ball is because he was a warrior king. He was the last British king to personally lead troops into battle. At the Battle of Dettingen in 1743, he directly took part in the War of Austrian Succession and absolutely destroyed multiple opponents. He crushed the Jacobite uprising in 1745.
What?
And he expanded and increased influence in North America and the colony. He also had laid the groundwork for constitutional monarchy by consolidating the role of Prime Minister under Robert Walpole, the longest-serving Prime Minister in British history, and marked the gradual shift of power from monarchy to parliament. But his chaotic personality also earned him many enemies. His enemy often cursed him, wishing him a shitty death. Oh boy, here we go. In 1760, at a palace in London, he was found dead in the bathroom. He died from a cerebral hemorrhage. It was caused by straining during a bout of constipation. An ironic death for a warrior king. Nah. He served as the 9th US president. Look at this guy, Giga Chat Jaw. It's so good. I could literally tune to that jawline. But he ended up being remembered as the shortest serving US president ever. Even though, in reality, his president had prior white life, having had a successful military career before entering politics. He joined the US Army in 1791 at the age of 18. He took part in the American Indian War to expand US territory westward. He retired from the military at 25 and entered the political arena. Impressed by Harrison's ability, President John Adams appointed him as governor of Indiana, with the task of expanding territory into Native American land. Manifest destiny, just like founding father intended.
Hell yeah!
This led to his victory over the Confederacy led by Tecumseh. In his most important battle, the Battle of Tippecanoe, but the Dardest work made him long for the glory day of his part. So, in 1812, he rejoined the fight as a major general, fighting against the redcoats who don't even know how to season their food. As a result, the war ended in a stalemate, but it have turned the United States into a major power. After a successful military career, Harrison decided to re-enter politics. He served in various roles, including ambassador and member of Congress. Ultimately, he ran for president against Martin Van Buren. He ended up defeating his opponent. This victory was largely due to Martin Van Buren being blamed for the Panic of 1837. So, it's not surprising that people turned to Harrison. But it's alright, Van Buren. Because when Harrison took the office as president, he was already 68 years old and very frail. Harrison then gave a 2-hour inaugural address in freezing cold and heavy rain, and he wore unsuitable clothing for cold weather.
The first thing I would do is release the Epstein file. Blah blah blah.
Man, this is boring as hell. As a result, he developed pneumonia and died just a few weeks later. On April 4, 1841, exactly 1 month after taking office. If you think lawyers are just a bunch of people who only care about money and have no passion, then you are mistaken. Welcome to the case of Clement Valent Dickman. Despite living in Ohio in the mid-19th century, the state ranked third in terms of manpower and logistical support for the Union. Clement strongly resisted the Civil War, a wicked, cruel, and unnecessary war. Although he opposed the war, Clement was known to be sympathetic to the Confederacy, and he frequently criticized Lincoln over the issue of emancipation, and of course, Lincoln's response was and had Clement and his allies sent to the South in 1863. Clement was deeply unhappy with that life and eventually escaped to Canada before sailing back to Ohio. After the Civil War ended, Clement tried to enter politics. Although Clement still openly supports slavery, of course he was branded as a villain, bringing his political career to an early end. He then became a lawyer, a path that would soon lead to his downfall. On June 17, 1871, Clement died while defending his client, Thomas McGinn. Thomas was suspected of murdering a young man named Tommy Meyer. Clement argued that the incident was actually a suicide, claiming that Meyer had shot himself. Clement swore that he can prove it in court, and so he did. Okay, before reenacting a dangerous situation, you need to take a safety measure, right? My boy said no. During the reenactment, Clement reached to his coat pocket to pull out a gun, and the gun was accidentally discharged. As expected, Clement was killed instantly. What about the court conclusion? Thomas McGinn was declared innocent since the reenactment was deemed convincing, until he was killed a few years later. If you found this video worth watching, don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe so you won't miss the next part.